All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in on this, what's today? Tuesday, Terrific Tuesday. That's just what we're going to call it. Because I don't normally go live on Tuesdays. However, I am here to do another free digital strategy build here with the Love Elevator herself. And I can't wait for you all to hear about what it is that she does and how she goes about doing it so we can build out a digital strategy for her to help bring a little bit more power to what she's already doing. So, for those of you that are tuning in, let me know that you're here. Give us a comment, give us a like, give us a heart, share, and let us know that you are watching and what you are vibing with from this particular experience. But I'm gonna do just like I did last week with Miss Nikki. I'm gonna let Miss Arnitris tell you all what she does, who she does it for, and then a little bit more about her offer. So Arnitris, whenever you're ready, you can go.
So I am Arnitris L. Strong. I am the Love Elevator, and I help single professionals over the age of 30 apply business principles to their pursuit for elevated love.
Okay. We love it. So, what is our offer? What offer are we working with today?
The offer that we're working on is the Love Elevator Society, which is an exclusive social club for single professionals over the age of 30 so that they can meet their match.
Okay, social club, exclusive social club. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now, what do you already, if anything, if you don't, that's fine. But do you have any assets already to kind of bring traffic to this particular offer?
Well, I am getting ready to launch my book, which is Ready for Elevated Love, a
Mm-hmm.
business approach to attracting the love for your life. So, the plan is for that to serve as a lead magnet. And
Okay.
also, that'll help to establish me as the subject matter expert and get me on some stages as well.
Okay, I love that. And I think it can be coupled very well as well with a digital portion to it too. So there may be somewhere in your book where you can add in like some extra goodies for your readers. That
Okay.
may be digitally related. So what I'm thinking is, okay, how much is the society?
The society is going, the intro price is going to be about $1,500 for the year.
Okay.
And after that, I'll be doing price increases probably every quarter.
Okay, so people have to pay, they have to sign up for the whole entire year.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, okay. Good, good, good stuff. So, do you have a freebie that you offer already?
I have a freebie that I'm revamping, but it is a quiz that diagnoses where they are stuck in the elevated love process.
Okay.
But that is a really high converting lead magnet for me.
Okay. Usually quizzes they're really, really great lead magnets. And it gives a little bit of opportunity for people to dive into the experience without realizing that they're really there, if that
Right.
makes sense. So, and then also it gives them like a quick win because they
Hmm.
immediately get to see like where they are on the scale that's being provided to them, if you will. So I think that's great. I think too, what you could probably add today, because I don't really know like how your results work. So like, I'm sure like depending on what result they get, maybe they get access to something else. So like, what is the next steps that you tell them depending on the result?
When they do the quiz, you're asking what the next step is. They
Hmm.
get an invitation for a call with me, a strategy session with me. And I called it a love brand audit.
Okay, so I can see you potentially leveraging um, an additional resource with it. So just say for instance, if somebody does not immediately hop on a call, maybe they need a little extra nurturing. You know, all of us we're talking about love, right? So some of us may need a little extra love, right? But maybe they need a little bit of extra nurturing. So another freebie that you could probably add if for some reason They got to the end of the quiz funnel. They were introduced to book a call, but they didn't book a call. What is your? Do you already have something, or you just like whatever happened?
I have another freebie that I'm actually working on as a part of the bonuses for the pre-sale of the book, which is your elevated love brand, creating a elevated love brand that attracts.
Hmm.
And that'll be a free masterclass that could possibly be something else to nurture people if they don't go ahead and book a session.
I definitely think you could if you do. If you don't want to use that and you just want to have another resource in your back pocket, depending on what actual results come out of that particular quiz, like what you are desiring them to find out about themselves, there may be another opportunity for you to have a freebie that kind of outlines like simple tips. So, like if I was thinking about something as far as a quick win in my relationship, people love to search TikTok and Instagram and all of these platforms to try to find like quick advice, right? So if I was thinking about something even after taking that quiz, and let's just say potentially I didn't move forward with the call, maybe something like oh, what do I want to call it? Like the Lover's Black Book or something like that has like tips and red flags or something, or like either it has tips, it has red flags, or it has things that they should notice, right, about whether or not they are either practicing like healthy dating practices or like practicing healthy love and relationships. But I would call it like your black book, the Lover's Black Book of something. I don't know what it is, but that's just what came to me. Um, to try to get them re-nurtured to like get on the phone and get a call with you, and then just drawing into the inferences of the society, what's actually going to be in the society. Give us a little preface if you can.
So the society will have live events, singles mixers. We'll have opportunities for um like a game show kind of thing that they could participate in, but singles mixers, speed dating, just opportunities for them to meet like-minded people. And these are people that have been vetted. We've done background checks on these people. We've done an assessment in the beginning to find out what type of person that you're looking for, the type of relationship that you're looking for, so that you have people that you can choose from in the society. And also you'll always have communication support. You'll have pre and post date coaching. We'll do debriefing
Mhm.
to find out if there was a love match, if the person doesn't want to proceed and have another date, what
Mhm.
kind of get some feedback. Because I think that that's something that's kind of missing sometimes. We kind of ghost people and you don't know why. And it could be something that's a quick fix, it could be something that was a simple misunderstanding. So they'll also get communication support with me. You know, you say that you are on a date and something happened and you're not sure how to handle it, and you can send me a quick message and I can help walk you through what the next steps
Mhm.
should be.
Okay. So this is really like, I hope y'all are listening to this, because this is like this is a big deal, because I was just reading a comment today, reading a comment today under a video. It's this viral video going around about this man who just got divorced at 52, and he made a video about having to start over at 52. So he was just talking about how like his dating journey has pretty much been like crap at 52. And so it was a lady that commented up under the video, and she was like, dating over 50 is so hard. And I was like, Jesus, even at 50, like it's still hard. And so it was
Mhm.
another lady that replied to her comment and was like, yes, it's a cesspool. I was like, not a cesspool at 50, Lord, please. Like
Yes.
this. So this is really, I think it's definitely it's exactly what it is. Like it's a truthfully elevated experience. And I think you can't have enough touch points. So just going back to like what I said, I would throw that little black book special in there, figure out how to work that in there. If they don't, even if they do come on, for a call, it's just a really great resource to have, because just like you said, like to get them excited about the experience that they're getting ready to invest into with the society, I think it's still good for them. Let me just take this black book, next time I go on my date or next time, I'm out and about. Let me just take this black book of tips and like kind of see, or let me use this to help, get my outfit together or whatever case may be.
Mhm.
Let me use this to learn more about body language and how I'm portraying myself. Like it would just be filled with so many gems. And I think dating etiquette, there we go. That's the word. Dating etiquette is something that is just not talked about enough. And so if there could be like a resource or a freebie that could be created around that for people who may not necessarily book a call, or even if they do, um, I think you could use that as a lead magnet as well if you decide to. Like you can have multiple ones, right? To kind of like
Mhm.
gauge where people are interested at. But I think the quiz is definitely the go getter for sure. It should be very high converting. But in addition to that, if you want to add like this black book of love tips and love guidance, I think it's a great resource for you to have extra nurture to kind of help people get those quick wins that they want to get and kind of like see. Because most people, I hate to say most people, but most people that I've seen have all been like dating is hard. It is a cesspool. It's pee in the pool. It's pee in
I
the
think, I see that a lot, and it's kind of discouraging to see all the time. But I think a large part of it is that a lot of things get lost in translation. A lot
mm,
of things can be fixed with some communication support, and that's a lot of the issue that I see with people. They're complaining about, he's texting me all the time and not calling me, and it's simple. Hey, I love to hear your voice before I go to bed at night.
mm.
Do you know how men respond to that?
Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, this is a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. We have because I know what you're getting at, but it's true because there's definitely like what dating is all centered around now. It's all about, well, if this person don't do it, then I'm not gonna do it. Instead of like sometimes you have to take, lead to take the effort. And if they don't respond to that, then fine. But like it's
Right.
definitely one of those things where like, well, he ain't did it, so I ain't gonna do it. It's crazy.
Right. I think
But
that there are a lot of missed opportunities that way. That's why it was important for me to have that communication support.
mhm.
Especially when we're talking about professional people, you're used to having to be short, concise, succinct. You don't have time for all the fluffy stuff. I'm here for that. I can help you with that.
Yes. Okay. So I got my Google Doc up here, pulled up here, and I don't want to try to put it on the screen like I did last week because this thing started doing something weird. I don't know what happened. So y'all just know that I'm over here typing. But for those of you out that are just joining in, the first the lead magnet that we came up with for our nitrous is the, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but right now we're just gonna call it the Love Elevator Black Book. That's what we're gonna call it right now. So she could take it and change the name of it when she gets an opportunity. But we're gonna do the lead magnet is the Elevator Black Book. And again, this is going to be for people to get some quick wins about, their dating, communication, how they're presenting themselves in body language, really like that dating etiquette type of thing. So I think this is a great supplemental lead magnet to your quiz. And then from there, so let's talk about a digital product. So in the workshop, if you didn't know, I have a workshop coming up on June 15th. It's an in-person workshop about how to grow your business with a streamlined digital strategy. And in that workshop, you are coming to learn about digital strategy and building out a streamlined digital strategy for your business. But one of the things that you're going to be able to take time to do in the workshop is to build out your lead magnet, to build out one digital product, and to build out an email sequence to help support the effort of getting those products in your lead magnet out there and start driving traffic to it. And if you do everything that I tell you to do in the workshop, if you run the plays, I tell you to run the plays, you should be able to get more than your 197 investment back with this. So you're leaving the workshop having being completely equipped with what you need to go and streamline your digital strategy and make it effective. All you have to pretty much do is show up after that point. So we have her lead magnet as the Love Elevator Black Book. So let's come up with a digital product for her. So a digital product, do you have digital products already?
I have a lot of master classes.
Okay. So maybe this is some stuff that you can repurpose. So do you have any master classes that or any master classes that you can kind of create like themed based bundles? Like do you have several that are like centered around communication? Do you have several that are centered around like how to find high value men or something like that?
Well, the way that I have them bundle are based on the phases of elevated love, so attraction, connection, and relation.
Okay.
So I could definitely create some bundles that way.
Okay. I like that. Taking us through a journey of the love process. So would you want to, with what you already have, would you want to like pull one from each one? Or like how would you do it since you already have something made?
I think that pulling one from each one could be would be nice. That could be like an ultimate dating strategy or something
Mhm.
package. I think that that would really be nice.
Okay, so she has some master classes. Can you think of three right now? Like, do you know off the top
Um, mm, put me on the spot. Um, no.
Okay, no worries. And we want to, so she has some master classes that are already made, and we want to take from what she already has and create what she called like the ultimate love bundle and try to
Yeah.
make it into a different digital product for her that she can leverage. And again, this digital product can be priced between, I'll say between 27 all the way up to probably something like this. I probably would do it like 197 to be very honest. But that's typically like for a low cost type of product. Yes, Miss Catherine, it'll be posted. You'll be able to see it for a low touch digital product, or we want to do like a low cost digital product, this is a way for her to incorporate that in her funnel. So now we have the lead magnet, we have the digital product. So she's going to take three of her master classes. She has a process that she has master classes that are built out for each part of their process. What I just asked her about, she could pull one from each one and kind of create like an ultimate bundle to kind of get them introduced to each part of her process, which helps them understand why they should book a call with her, why they should want to join the society, why they should want to elevate their love experience and get out of the cesspool. So that's the whole entire goal. What it would be with her, her and her funnel and building out, the email sequence. So she has a masterclass already, and we want to take three of them and make an ultimate love bundle. Okay, price at 197. Okay, how you feel about that price? That's good.
I feel good about that price.
Okay. Um, the Love Elevator Black Book is free, and then you have the Society. That's the offer. So is Society. What's the name of it again? The name of the
Love
society.
Elevator Society.
Okay, the Love Elevated Society at 1,500 for the year. So she's looking for people who are really serious, you all. So if you're done playing out here in these dating streets, like you need to be looking to join the Elevated Love Society when it drops because it's no more games after that.
Right.
Uh oh, I done lost my screen. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so so. Okay, here we go. So now we have our lead magnet and we have our digital product. Now we can think of an email sequence that can get people introduced to these products and the end result of her getting people into her Elevated Love Society membership, pretty much is what it is. So for this particular email sequence, I'm thinking that she has 3 to 5 emails. And this is just, it's a mixture of a welcome sequence with like a soft pitch, if you will. So the first email, of course, is going to be them opting in to get the Love Elevator Black Book. Like that's what the first email they're going to receive. That's going to lock them in to receive the rest of the emails that are in the sequence. So remember, you all, this is an automated phase. This is not you sitting down, sending out emails manually every day. When we build out your digital strategy, the idea is to have the digital strategy working for you. Once you build it out one time, we want you to have it working for you. So the only thing you have to get out there and do on your platform is to go sell or to go present it to people or to use it as a conversation starter. I know a lot of people, I was talking in my coaching container last night about like how using lead magnets are a great way to introduce a conversation starter to people that you think may be great potential clients. It kind of eases up because you come with an offering, you come with value already being ready to be presented. So it doesn't make the conversation awkward and it doesn't make things seem weird. So we want to be able to, again, in the first email, get them to download, but also let them know more about what the Love Elevated Society and the Love Elevated experience is about. So that's going to be the first email. The second email is going to be a little bit of a check-in. So the idea, I want you all to always think about holding people accountable for what it is they do, because we really want people to get results with what we have. And again, the idea of the lead magnet being free, even though it's free, we want people to be so wowed at what's actually inside of the lead magnet that it helps them understand, well, if this is in the free resource that she provided, what's in the society, especially for it to be an elevated experience. Like it got to be bomb if this is, this particular freebie and resource is this great, right? So we want them to be able to have those quick wins. We want to be able to check in on them. We want to be able to hold them accountable. So the second email that we're going to want to send out in this particular sequence, I just realized I didn't do this with Nikki. I didn't go into detail about email sequences, but it's cool. In this second email that we send out, we want to kind of do like a check-in, like, hey, boo, did you use the black book? I don't know her brand language, y'all, so don't take me serious. I don't know if that's what she was saying or not, but
No,
this
it's not.
will be something along like, hey friend, I'm checking in on you to see, like, did you get a chance to use the black book? Did you have any questions? Um, how do you feel about your love experience? Those types of things. It's one of those check-ins just to make them feel like you really care, which for the most part, if you
I
doing what you're
do.
supposed to, you really do care, right? This is definitely a situation to where you really have to care about the results that your clients are getting out for real. But um definitely we want to give them like that check-in and say like, hey, I care, hey, I see you, hey, I value you. Thank you for taking the time to invest in this resource, but I want to make sure that you're getting what you need. So, like that extra customer service and nurture touch point is going to be in the second email. Um, in the third email, we are going to do a soft pitch, if you will, a soft pitch to the Love Elevated Society in that third email because we're building out 5 emails. So,
So, what's the time frame between the emails?
all between, that's a good question. Very, very good question. So, I think with this, it depends on if you want to be a little bit of I say aggressive, but if you want to be a little bit aggressive, whereas you have one email a day going out, so you can, get it, done. then that's fine. I would say if I was to do it though, I would not put more than 2 days between each email. Like I wouldn't want a lot of time to go by. So if it's a 5 email sequence, 2 days between each email is kind of like what 10. That's 10 days. Is that
10
right?
days.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
10 days. So to me, that's kind of long. I probably would want them to get that welcome week out the way. But I definitely wouldn't want it to go out more than like have spaced out every 2 days, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I would set it up for it to be an email that goes out every 2 days. Do you feel like how you feel about that?
So you're the expert.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Whatever
Like
you
in
say.
your experience, as far as your community, like how well does your community respond?
In my experience, to be perfectly honest, my my community likes me. They like me interacting with them in the group and being on lives and that. So they'll open emails, but I'll probably get a better response, in the group or them DM me. So it's fine. I can do two every 2 days. I've never done emails
Mhm,
that close together, but
mhm.
it sounds like that will probably be a good idea though, to be honest.
I think to get them engaged, and then also too, you guys like I know emails for the most part are written in format, but if you know that your community and your audience loves seeing your face and it makes them warm and fuzzy, send them video mail. Like they love it. Send them video or audio mail. You can even do audio mail, right? Just so they can hear
Yeah.
your voice and hear the tone, the expression. All of that is part of the experience. So if you feel like you're not such a great writer, I don't want you to be shying away from sending emails because you don't feel like you're a great writer. Like you can still send video mail, you can still send audio mail if you want to within an email. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that that's very valuable as well too because like I said, it
Yeah.
gives your audience a chance to like hear your expression, feel your voice, and kind of vibe with your energy that you're giving off in the particular experience that you're sending out. So I think if with this you wanted to do a mixture of written and video emails, like even in the second email about checking in on you, that could be a great video email to say, hey, I just wanted to check in on you, and for you to do, your little thing that you do with your community, right?
Hmm.
And then in number three, like I said, for number three, to be a soft pitch to the elevated society, that may also be a video email as well too, because that may give you the opportunity for you to actually explain, like for them to feel the expression in the experience. So just say for instance, since we're talking about the elevated love society, um, maybe it's a part of your dress and how you present yourself that day, and it's kind of like you're embodying that essence to like let them know like who this is for. That's a visual representation of who should be expected to be falling into this membership, right? So I don't think
Okay.
that there is a right or a wrong way to do it as far as how you want to send the emails. But I definitely think like you have to think about how your community responds, how you want to build your audience, and how what types of engagement that your audience actually likes. So if they like seeing you, then I would definitely like send the emails and like, hey y'all got video mail. Like I would even go into the group that you have and let them know, or in the DMs and say like, hey, have you checked your email lately? I sent you some video mail. Like I feel like that would be excited to get a personal invitation, even for you to do
They
those.
love that.
They love it
It's
because
fun.
it's extra nurture. Because again, you're showing them that you actually care about this experience that you are providing to them. And a lot of people don't do that. We talked about that in my coaching container last night about how people they just don't do like kind human things anymore.
Hmm.
So like for you to get like an extra touch point of experience with somebody who really cares about you, like people really like that. They really enjoy that. So don't ever think like you're doing too much when it comes to like doing stuff like that. People are looking for that because a lot of what we have created out here has lost a lot of its humanistic touch. So
Hmm.
people are looking for those extra touch points, those extra opportunities to tell them like, hey, I see you and I value you. Like I'm concerned, I really want to help you. So people love that. So in number 3, we want to do a soft sell of the Elevated Love Society. And again, she could write this out, or she could do the video mail that we just discussed. She can dress up and let them know, what it is as far as presentation and expectation, and she can just deliver it in her tone and in her voice and using her brand language that she can to deliver the message. So that would be in number 3. Number 4, for the fourth email, I would be looking for her to create an email that again kind of checks on them again about have they used the black book, what tips they found valuable, did they get a chance to see what worked well for them again, and if they haven't, if they had some concerns or if they want to get in touch with her, this is where I would introduce the call. So I just wanted to offer you the opportunity to hop on a call with me to talk about your experience, your dating experience, or whatever language that you typically use. But like, the goal is to hopefully get them to understand like there are some quick wins in the black book. There are even more elevated wins in the society, but to also come back in email number 4 and say, like, hey, I understand that this may be scary. Let me offer you some support. So I would introduce the call at 4. And then the fifth email, of course, would be where she can present all 3, right? She can do the a check-in again to just say, like, hey, we're at the end of our first week together. I just wanted to see how things were going and try to check in one more time. Again, here's the opportunity to hop on a call with me. Here's access to the resource that you requested. Again, just link it again. And then here's a little bit more information about the Love Elevated Society and how we can start to work together to better your dating journey and make it a little bit easier for you. So that's 5 emails. And
Okay.
I think those are really good, to get that point across to me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good. So another 30-minute success. We just built it out in 30 minutes. So she is able to take everything that we just said and apply it. She can literally go build this out tonight if she wants to.
Let's start on it tomorrow.
Are you gonna start on tomorrow? She gonna build it out tonight if she wants to, and hopefully, if she already has an engaged audience and an engaged community, it should be very simple and easy for her to get people into this digital product, get people into this email sequence. And again, the whole purpose of having this streamlined digital strategy is for her to build her pipeline of not just clients to work with her, but qualified candidates to fill her society with, because the role is
Absolutely.
going to work both ways in this case. She is going to be serving one to one or maybe even group clients at some point. But the goal is to get people, qualified people that fit well in the Love Elevated Society, so she can have this leverage and have this work for her in multiple ways to help meet the pipeline for all of those needs. That is the purpose of a streamlined digital strategy. So as she shows up online through her content and through her thought leadership, it is going to be really important that she puts this in front of them again to let them know, like, hey, this is how you can start your journey with me. In addition to all of the other resources that she have, her Facebook group and stuff like that. So again, you can never run out of too many resources, but the idea is when you have a streamlined digital strategy, it makes the lift of what you're doing on social media a little bit easier, because the goal is to get them off of the platform eventually, which hence her society. She doesn't want them to stay on there, especially if they're well qualified people. Like, we need to shrink this pool down and get some matchmaking done, right? So
Absolutely.
she wants to get them off, and that should be the goal of any digital strategy that you have. You should want to get your people off of the platform so you can have more control about how you access them, what content you post, what engagement you desire to have, and it's not being flagged or controlled by another landscape that you don't have control over. That is the purpose of having a streamlined digital strategy. In addition to, again, filling your pipeline with leads for whatever you need leads for, understanding their purposes, as far as how you build their pipeline too, and then having a streamlined sales strategy as their pipeline is being filled. Because the goal again If you locked in with me, like go back and watch my funnel training that I did 2 weeks ago. The goal again is not to have your leads just sitting at the top of your funnel. You want them to work their way down the funnel, so they are working their way through each layer of the funnel to help them build that trust with you and build that connection with you, so they can go ahead and convert, right? We don't want them to stay at the top of the funnel forever. So the idea of it is that, so if you have any questions, if you end up watching the replay and you have any questions about what we did with our Nitris's offer, if you have any questions about how you can connect with her, I'll let her go ahead and tell you how you can connect with her about elevating your love journey. But if you have any questions for me and you're watching the replay, feel free to drop your questions below about how this applies to your business model. I don't mind offering you some advice about how this applies to your business model and what this could look like for you and your business, depending on what your goal is, right? So don't feel free to drop those questions below when you watch the replay. But Arnitras, how can people get in contact with you to start their elevated love experience?
I am Arnitras L. Strong on all social media platforms, and my website is arnitraslstrong.com.
Okay. And I'll make sure that she puts that in the comments when we hop off of here. So people that want to know how to connect with her, they can. So when we get off, just remember to post the comment up under the video so they can know how to get in touch with you. But do you have any questions?
No questions.
No? That's
No
pretty
questions.
straightforward. You ready to go?
Straightforward. I'm ready to hit the ground running. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Kim, you got here too late, boo. We finna hop off. But that's great. So we can talk more if you want to. Just let me know. If you want the strategy that I typed up over here, I can send it to you. So quick question. Oh, so here she go with quick question. What do you use for video emails? Let me see. Let me put it on the screen. So that's a great question, Kim. So one of my favorite tools to use for including videos in emails is a tool called Loom. It is a screen recording tool, but it's also a tool where you can make videos of yourself. And I find it very simple to just grab the link of the video from Loom and plop it into the email to where people can access it and see it. Another great reason that I find using Loom is useful is because it lets you know how many viewers you had. And in some cases, it'll tell you who's watching the video, who's commenting on the video, and stuff like that. So if you think in terms of a follow up process, it's a great way for you to follow up with people who did actually take the time to watch the video and ask them questions about what they thought about what they saw. So it's a great tool to do that. But also I'll go a little bit deeper. When you're looking at your email marketing and you go in your email platform, you can go and see who opened your emails, and whatever links you provided, you can see what links they clicked on. It'll tell you that. So you know who did what. So again, you guys, like the purpose of having this strategy is literally to be strategic. If you want to zone in on people that you know are a great fit for your offers or for your resources, this is a great way for you to pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes and truly dig into those leads that you have in your pipeline, because the email system will tell you everything. It'll tell you what links they clicked on. It'll tell you whether they opened it on a mobile device or a computer. It'll tell you the click-through rate as well, which is basically what I just said. It'll tell you the percentage of people that open your emails, and it'll also give you the opportunity to resend the emails out to people that may not have opened the email. So it gives you the opportunity to reinitiate contact if people didn't necessarily hop on board with it the first time, right? So there's so much gold that happens behind, again, having a streamlined digital strategy that can serve you very well, and they can also work for you even when you're not working, because if you drive enough attention to it and you build up enough attention to it, you can do this organically. Ideally, you would want to run ads for that, but you can still do this organically to where you get enough attention from people, if you build a powerful enough community as well too, this can be something that can be working very well on your behalf once you have built up that momentum to it, to be able to do so. So that's just some of the gems when it comes to digital strategy, that you should be able to look forward to, because listen, you can leverage it to be able to do what you need to do. Like, I really wish more people took time to really dive into it. But that is also, again, why I'm hosting the workshop, so you all could come in and get what you need and learn about how these things work. Learn about how this tech works, and learn about how to automate your emails and how to do the placements and the strategies behind them. Like, that's the whole purpose of the workshop. So again, for those of you all that missed it at the beginning, the workshop is June 15th here in Memphis. It is an in-person workshop, and the cost of it is $197. You are going to get work on getting your lead magnet completed, get one digital product completed, get a full email sequence completed, a customized digital strategy, a digital strategy workbook as well, and then of course you're going to have lunch and be able to network. So it is all of that for 197. Like, you can't beat it. It'll be 2 hours of instruction and 2 hours of hands-on assistance from me, myself, the expert in the room. So make sure that you leave that room being able to get your return of investment. If not that same week, the next week. Like, if you work it right, you should be able to get exactly what you need from their workshop and get your return on investment. So don't miss the opportunity, you guys, to go ahead and get in the room. If you're here in the Mid South area or the Memphis area, get in the room and get what you need so you can um, have a streamlined digital strategy that can help you really grow your business, and you're not just focusing on so much on posting on social media without having a real strategy behind it. That's why a lot of people end up getting exhausted, because they're just like, I'm working so hard posting,
Yeah.
but I don't see the fruits of my labor. Like, I don't understand what's happening. This is why. This is why having this strategy is important. This is why, again, like I said, the whole point of this is to leverage this so you can grow your business. And that's how you do that. Posting on social media is just the beginning, it's just the start of it. It's not the end all be all. And again, that shouldn't be the only thing that you want to do, okay? To build and grow your business, because you're shooting yourself in the foot if that's all you determined to do for your business and not actually build that whole complete strategy out. So don't be somebody that cuts themselves short on the success that they can have by just implementing a little bit more strategy. And this is something, again, you implement one time. If you need to make tweaks, of course, you can go in there and make tweaks. But the idea is to have you implement this one time, be able to maintain it over time, but not have to rebuild it every time you need to do something. You can literally copy this to, do other email sequences, do other digital processes that you need to do with your business. It can work the same. So again, thank you all for watching. If you're watching the replay, drop your questions. If you have questions for our Nitras, feel free to ask her questions too about what she got going on too. But this is the second live free digital strategy that I built, and I hope that our Nitras enjoy what we came up with for her today. I'm gonna
I
make sure that
did.
she gets. You did? Okay. I want to make sure that she gets this Google Doc so we can make sure that she can continue to elevate this love experience for you all. So I need y'all out here falling in love. I know she's saying, she's like, y'all, you need to be too. I get it, girl. We ain't gonna we ain't gonna go there. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to hop off, y'all. I hope y'all have a great Tuesday. And again, click the link. I think it's in the caption. Yes, the link is in the caption. Click the link in the caption to grab your tickets to the workshop. I will see you all in the room.
All right. Good night.